Hi. It's one of those words. I'm Jack. I'm a star. I don't like it today. And nevertheless, I don't even know where to begin. Why do you even want to listen? Why are you here? Weed out. Right. You're shy too, right? All of a sudden, imagine that.
Today's got a lot of calibrations in it.
Yeah.
Today.
I don't know why today and not yesterday, but today, and hopefully not tomorrow today.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, ignition.
Bitch, baby.
Knowledge is power. For real.
I'm following this. I don't know if I can use this.
Please.
Listen to it.
Either are these.
I don't know what they're saying.
See, they're already quiet. Look at that. Look how fast it happened. See? Isn't that cool?
So you can not.
So I'm going to turn it off now. Because that's really all I wanted to demonstrate. I like that there's a security system. It's badass. Any questions? I'm sure you can follow back. No problem. Bye.
Have you heard an ugly whisper? Is the rumor really true? Just in time, we're next in line. They're really after me and you. Since the demonstration, clamping down on every side, rounding up the kids at random, army curfew every night. Don't repeat this conversation.
3, 2, 1, ignition.
Bitch, baby, child, fucking pink tote.
Astronaut. Exposed to inappropriate levels of solar energy.
Sunlight makes him the world's smartest man.
I know everything! I want that brain taken out.
Heat Vision. The motorcycle with the mind of Jack's unemployed roommate. Together they run for their lives, blocked at every turn by adventure.
Move out, don't mess around. Move out, you bring me down. Move out, I forget about. Don't make the sound. Just move out.
Knowledge is power. For real.
Hey. Hear that? Good. I can't stress enough what a bad idea this is. Don't do what I do. In case it wasn't obvious. But some of the things I do, I would very much encourage everyone to do. Stay true to your principles. Okay. I need to explain why certain things are the way they are, because there's an ongoing situation that it looks bad, because it is. I'll explain to you now why it happened this way. One time, a few years ago, I won't say what. I will say where. Here. That kind of narrows it down, doesn't it? Yeah. So sorry. This happened. I was out in the middle of the. I need a name for this fucking place. The crossroom. I'll just say I was in the middle of the crossroom, and I was sitting in a chair, not the chair that I have now. Now I got this badass comfy throne. It's hot. I gotta go thank the person who gave it to me. They had to force it on me too. I didn't want to take it, but I eventually relented to their desires, and now I have this really comfy, overstuffed chair that's my throne in my crossroom. That sounds kind of dumb. I don't know. Let me know if you think it's dumb. So I'm in the chair, and I'm sitting there all night because I'm fully wired for sound. I don't mind at all staying up all night. I've stayed up all night just on depression, so I don't need anything to. I don't need an excuse to stay in a chair and read or play with my computer or. Well, I do need an excuse to masturbate all night, but that's not the point. I was just hanging out all night because I had slept all day the day before or whatever. I don't remember the exact details. Shut up! I don't remember the exact details. Sorry, that was rude. I don't remember the exact circumstances, only that there was somebody sleeping in the bedroom. I won't name, okay, I won't, but, I I can't even say hello to her. Ugh. Knowingly contacting her. Ugh. I can't do that. No. Too much risk. Anyway. Some of you know who I'm talking about. Others are even more confused. Perfect. So I'm sitting in the chair, and I'm not laying in wait, which is too bad. I could have gotten one of them little gold stars attached to the citation. But I'm sitting there, and I know that eventually Broad's going to wake up, presumably. I wasn't waiting for her, and I wasn't fearing it, but I sure as shit wasn't, and I wasn't setting my life by it. This was at a period of time when communications had broken down severely. I was not planning on having a conversation. Didn't have a conversation. Wasn't gonna. Don't even want to now, right? But the upshot of it, this is the point. I'm sitting in the chair and I'm facing the doorway that the individuals in the bedroom come out of when they leave. They're not going to the shitter. Because there's two exits from, well, three exits from the bedroom. Shitter, crossrooms, divine intervention. Let's just leave it. That we have to add that in for this purpose of the story. And I had completely forgotten all about the other inhabitant, the other. I don't want to say roommate. Yeah, no. But I had spaced it off. I was doing something else. I was on my phone. I was reading. I don't remember. Lost in thought, as they say. And I was struck. This was so amazing. The door flies open, and there's someone standing there, and I instantly recognize who it is. It's someone else piloting someone else's body. Instantly, I recognize them. There's no doubt. I know. It's them driving them. I'm amazed. I remember it like it was a year and a half ago or so. Don't put me down on this one. I don't need to specify. I saw someone driving the body of someone else. I didn't know that could happen. It can happen. I don't know why it happened. It happened. I don't know if there was two in there. I don't know if they were. I have no idea. I don't know if she trapped her in a dream and sucked her through to trade places. I don't know if there was Skeksis involvement. Oh God, please, fingers crossed. Please be Skeksis involvement. I don't know. I have not had an opportunity to either question nor interrogate either of the two individuals. I fucking know them. I know them. Well, know them. How well do you ever really know somebody? Possibly never that well, right? So I'm sitting in the chair. I look up and just one glance, I know instantly, bang. So like any good quasi roommate does, I instantly start laughing like a hyena. It was fucking funny because obviously, the person who was driving it didn't look like they expected to be there. It looked like they woke up somewhere unexpectedly. It looked like they were also not expecting to be spotted. Like with the laser guided fucking wire-to-wire missile. Holy shit. Oh God, it was awesome. So I, of course, continued to laugh like a loon. Have you heard a loon laughing? I'm not get on YouTube and look it up. It's special. I don't get up from the chair the whole time. She starts running around like a person who's really confused, right? You know when you wake up and you're still, am I dreaming, right? I don't know, maybe it was a dream. Maybe the person was just like deluded. Maybe they were delulu, right? No, they weren't. No. I could tell from body language, mannerisms, all kinds of shit. I really don't think it was just a person having a delulu freak out. Like they suddenly wake up and go, I'm Napoleon Bonaparte, and then want to spend all day walking around with their hand on their chest. I don't think it was that. Or their lapel, rather. I don't think it was that. I think it was emergency person swap or failed spell bounce maneuver. Oh, I bet that's what it was. I bet. Yeah, I bet that's what it was. Somebody was shielded and somebody wasn't. I bet. And then the person who showed up driving didn't know that they could trust me. They really could have. I mean, I can see why I would be a person that a person would not necessarily instinctively trust. I can accept that. That's easy to do. I play it pretty fucking close to the edge. I don't mind. I roll with a tough crowd. It's okay. I intentionally make things kind of hard to figure out. I understand a little bit of healthy skepticism. And this person, I'm not gonna describe the events that transpired after that point. It would embarrass, oh God, everyone but me. That's fine. But I really don't want to embarrass people, right? And so describing the nature and the characteristic and the quantity and the order in which this person or chimeric fucked off mess, whatever the fuck you call it, whatever you call a person driving another person's body around for the morning. I haven't seen it happen that way again. Unsurprisingly, I would imagine that the fail safes have kicked in on that one. But ultimately it was very touching and sweet. I don't know how I could have handled it any better other than to. I don't know. I think if I had not laughed at all, that would, in the long term, been more insulting. And I didn't mean to be insulting, right? But I think in a situation like that, it's very difficult to ensure that the other person doesn't feel insulted, right? I mean, because shit, if I had known she was going to be there, I wouldn't have stuck around. Fuck, I would have gone take over somebody else's body too, and woken up somewhere else. That would have been great. Fuck. Woohoo! So ever since then, I've discovered, oh hey, showing up in another body when you wake up is something that fucking happens. Apparently, not always by surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
First prize, motherfucker. Hard eyes, motherfucker. Rude eyes, motherfucker. Supplies, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Disguise, motherfucker. Some pies, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker. Wrong size, motherfucker. Super size, motherfucker. Snake eyes, motherfucker. I got highs, motherfucker.
All guys, motherfucker. Don't cry, motherfucker. Baptize, motherfucker.
And sorry about that. My levels are way too high. Or they were too high. I'm not sure how I'm doing that wrong, but maybe I woke up in another house that's exactly the same as the other one, except the knob is turned up higher. Probably not. So as I was saying, I didn't want to insult anybody, and I could tell that it was a sensitive time, and I tried to be encouraging. While they were getting dressed, I said things like, "You don't look fat." I said, what else did I say? "Do you need a ride anywhere?" Well, what else? Oh God, honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember that well. I haven't blocked a lot of it out, but it's just too satisfying to go over my mind. The sense of awe and shock and utter lack of dismayment. I mean, you might have thought that I would have been concerned about the safety or the health of anybody involved. No. By that point, I didn't give a fuck. Not one bit. And I knew that whatever question I asked, I would not get the answer. I would not get anything close to the truth. I could tell. Probably didn't even know. She did seem confused. Okay, so ever since then, I've had a dream where somebody wakes up and they're here and they have no idea how they got here and they're surrounded by and let me tell you, this place is double I'm almost embarrassed. If it wasn't done on purpose, I would be shocked and disgusted. There is filth, yeah, and there is not excrement used as finger painting on the walls, which I consider to be the underside of the upper baseline. If I start painting on the walls with my own poop, then you know you got a problem. And I don't know how many years it was before Hack Your Pants Man, whatever the fuck his name is. I did hear the story about him using his poop as cave paint material. I didn't necessarily credit it, but now that I've lived here, what is it? 9/12/2023. Oh God. How long have I been here? Oh, fuck. Long enough to make 2 babies. Let's put it that way. Now that I've experienced what it was like under these circumstances, I can easily imagine that the poor fucker was wallpapering or finger painting the wall with his feces, which is gross, vile and a half, right? Ugh. I'm not into poo magic. I draw the line significantly earlier than that. I'm not going to do that. I don't care. Blood magic, sure. I'll open a vein and draw a pentagram in my own blood and open a portal to a higher dimension and step through it easily. Fuck, I got that scheduled for next week. Just kidding. It's tomorrow. I'm happy to do that kind of thing, but poop is ew. I'm just not down with poop at all. No, ew. I don't even like to think about it. Ew. See, I don't think that means. I don't think that's an indication of a medical or a what's the word? Psychological. I don't think that's an indication of a psychological illness. No, I think being revulsed by poop, I think that's normal. I think an over revulsion might be a sign of something, but I don't have that. I'm bringing this up because soon I'm going to have to take some sort of, with some sort of medical professional. I'm really looking forward to it. I would, at this point, be doing it earlier, but I have to make sure that I get course credit for all this crap. If I go to the scene and I say to the judge, "Oh yeah, I was feeling so bad that I went ahead right away and got there early." Well, that's gonna lend a certain picture to the proceedings. But if it's not even true, I'm not gonna say I'm doing okay, but I'm doing better than can be expected, and it's not necessary as of yet for me to get in line and implore a medical professional to take care of my mental needs that I can't handle myself. There are no mental needs that I can't handle myself. All of them readily handled with a shotgun. But I'm not going to ask for a shotgun back. I did mention the shotguns when I went to go see the professionals down at the Hall of Justice the other day. They didn't want to talk about the shotguns. No. And for good reason. It's a dicey area, right? Best to let the matter lie. And then why I would go down there and start asking questions about shotguns in a loud outdoorsy voice in the lobby. Well, it wasn't because I was playing chicken, right? The way they do it down here, you show up at the courthouse, you walk in past security. They have pretty good security. No shit. I'm not going to describe it, but this is not a courthouse you're going to fuck with. It's real subtle down there, but they fucking mean business. Right here in Rivertown, I bet they get all types. Okay, so I go in there, and you got to walk back, and then the phone where you call dispatch is right behind the security station. And unless you're whispering in the phone, like whatever, like you walk in the building and they pay attention to what you're doing. They are clocking you, which is great. I like that kind of thing. I don't fetishize uniforms. I really don't. But I do admire some of the things they do that's really subtle. That most people don't even notice. And then I like the way they've acknowledged the fact that since I haven't ratted them out, they could probably trust me not to rat them out any further, right? I mean, they don't really like it that I like take one look at them and figure out all their shit. I really can. It's not like a superpower. I just pay attention, and I've been paying attention for years. So by this time I'm 50. Yeah, okay, kid, you got a nice shotgun. Big deal. Did you know that they've got a computer system called Flex? I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Flex. Flex. I don't know what the fuck it does. I've never used that shit. I never heard of that shit. Never before the last time I was in a police car. Or they don't call them police cars anymore, do they? Whatever. So I was being driven along to my next location on the fun carnival pathway of life, and I was noticing that the guy had a computer, and he was running software, and in the upper right hand corner, it proudly claims itself to be Flex system. When they're driving their little, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say clown car because it's not, but still. It's serious business. I mean, it's funny when I'm involved because it's never going to get any worse than that. But when I'm not there, I'm sure police officers have a lot of tense moments. I really am sure of that. Look how uptight they are, right? So I mean no disrespect when I say this. I did not at all intend to evoke memories of that software when I started using the words, the characters slash forward slash FLEX in all capital letters or lowercase. I didn't mean to remind anybody of that software, but I have no doubt that I did inadvertently, and I used that shit for months, maybe not years, but for a while. I may have accidentally given people the wrong impression. Huh? Funny how that works out. Similarly, giving the wrong impression has been the wrong impression has been my purpose here in leaving this house to be in the condition that it is. When I got here and the kitchen was fucked up, that was the seed kernel of the idea. I have a strict policy of not cleaning up after other people when they're fucking dickbags. Now I don't know who it was who decided, oh, I got a great idea, let's leave a whole bunch of shit out, blah 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 blah. But thankfully, the people who actually did that, I don't have to be too mad at. Right? It's not like it wasn't a sign of general lackadaisical laziness or fucked offness. It was definitely a sign of contempt. No question there. But on top of that, it was also necessary for the dispersal of a top secret, highly classified clandestine bioweapon, which I have already mentioned before, and I will do again. There's these spores. They leave them lying out on objects, right? And then when those objects are moved around, those spores are distributed into the air, and then they go through the air, and they land on the walls. They run into things. And there's other spores over there, too. Whee! It's a spore factory. Stay with me here. Stay with me. I know this sounds like nonsense. It's not. I've read about this technology, and I was like, wow, that's diabolical. Wow. And it never occurred to me that I would show up one day surrounded by this shit. However, that's exactly what has happened. I believe strongly. There are objects on my kitchen counter that have not been moved in like coming up on 2 years. 2 years of shit. 2 years of dirty dishes. Frankly, arguably worse than shit. At least shit would have decayed, right? Well, decomposed anyway. Dishes and pots and pans used nearly 2 years ago. Sitting on the counter. I can see them from here. Where I'm sitting, I'm clocking right at it. Can you imagine the disgust that rises in my chest?
Take a ride on the wild side. Wild side. I carry my crucifix under my necklace, forward my man to be in hell. Lions and martyrs, lost many in the bottle. Long lost is the wishing well.
I hope so, because I've neutered that part of my psyche. I try not to think about it. I really do.
Take a ride on the wild side. Wild side. Fallen angels, so fast and chill. Thy kingdom come on the wild side. Our Father, who art
This is where I've been living for months. I currently have no running water. The bathroom is planned to be demolished. They got a backhoe right up the road. I'm thinking about stealing it one night, just come by and fucking taking it out. The conditions here are vile, just from that alone. But the actual visible representation, I've started. A number of practices that I hope do not stay with me for much longer in life. I don't want to make playing skee ball with aluminum cans in the kitchen to be something that I turn into a tradition, although it might fit right in depending on who's here next. It's just bad, okay? I don't want to spoil it right now. I might clean up today. Then again, I might not. There's trash on the floor. There's trash bags in boxes on the floor. There's bags that are designed to hold trash, sitting next to the trash. It's a pretty simple deductive leap to make. Put the trash in the bag, right? Nevertheless, I am not doing this. Venice. There's one plate that I've been using on the infrequent occasions when I am able to eat something that is that is placed on a plate. Put, dropped, slopped, whatever. That plate is currently on the floor. Just sitting there. That's its home now. That's where I keep my plate. I don't put it in the sink. Christ, the floor is undoubtedly cleaner than the sink. The sink is a vile monstrosity. It's an abomination. Oh God. Yeah. I sound proud of this, don't I? Okay, good. It hasn't taken much effort to create this edifice of biliosity. It's taken the effort to stay here this long. It's an active compulsion to get up and start cleaning, which is pretty impressive for me. I do like a tidy house. I do. Were I to be living alone under normal circumstances, I would tidy up every day. I would tidy up immediately. I would leave the place spotless practically. It depends. It depends on the circumstances under which I found myself in such a location. I had always dreamed that one day I would be able to live in a place and not have to clean up after everybody else's shit. But when I was born, they sliced off my dick. I don't remember much else after that. And then one day I came to and realized that I was fucking Cinderella, surrounded by a pair of fucking diehard blowhards who fucking sat around being miserable all the time, making a mess, not cleaning themselves up after themselves. I couldn't figure out why until I got older and understood what can happen to people. I don't blame my parents, and I don't fully understand them still. But as they're dead, that's not really much of a concern. But I wondered why were they so sad? Well, it's not important right now. However, when humans are brought to a state of extreme sadness and left there alone, I don't know about other people, but in my case, with my genome and cultural traditions that are remaining to me, tidying up is not the first thing that's on my mind. Right? More like tying up loose ends, like finding out what the fuck and then taking care of that so it doesn't happen again is my kind of idea. Now, I didn't expect that I would do so well at this, but living here alone, I haven't been able to figure out how to absolutely prevent anybody from coming in here while I'm sleeping. Like, be it through teleportation, semi-ballistic missile, or just walking on the door and opening it up. I don't know for sure that somebody isn't coming in here. My freezer door has been sabotaged, which happened 2 days ago. I hadn't gone to the grocery store for a while. I bought some frozen food. I put the frozen food in the freezer door. Immediately, during my next sleep cycle, immediately the freezer door is sabotaged. Unbeknownst to many, I had actually been looking forward to that one. It was a little gag I read about in some spook manual once. Somebody comes in and they put a little piece of metal, some kind. They do something to the freezer door to make it so that it doesn't close all the way, but the alarm that alerts the person that the door isn't closed doesn't go off. Right. So I got this frozen food. If you must know, 3 bags of potatoes, 1 bag of fish sticks, and 1 bag of pizza rolls. Put them in the freezer. I don't think much of this. Okay. Nearly instantly, the door is sabotaged. I put the food in. I close the door. The next time I open it, I notice, hey, what the fuck? There's something in the way. Ooh, something in the way. Ooh, who the fuck did this? Identity doesn't matter. Whoever it was had to be under some sort of auspice. Could it have been Satan? I suppose. I don't really know. But I am interested because I did want to see how such a thing would be done, and the fact that it was done immediately after buying frozen food. Usually I don't buy frozen food. It's yogurt and beer. Yay! Lately, I've been able to branch out a little bit, and I was feeling either punchy or saucy. I don't know which. And I bought some frozen food, and I put it in the freezer, and I was thinking, good thoughts, happy thoughts. Those thoughts went away when I discovered that my combination fridge freezer has a puddle of water underneath it. And the fucking door won't close. And my fucking pizza rolls are fucking defrosted. Fuck, if I open the door now, I'd probably let out a goddamn gust of hot wind and fucking find molten cheese in the bottom of the fucking thing. Because, in addition to myself being disinclined to taking care of a goddamn 3.5 bedroom house by myself, you fucking numbskull, I'm also disinclined to, wait, what did I just say? My mind was I just overwrote my visual cortex with thoughts of myself strangling someone. Oh, so important that I'm a pacifist. Honestly, I've said these things out loud. Any kind of protection or enforcement professionals listening to this would have to be paying attention severely to what I'm saying once in a while. I've made not actual death threats, but I've alluded to murder. I've spoken of suicide. I've talked about guns. If they didn't have a good psych profile on me, they would probably be taking me out of here by now. They're not going to do that. This is one of the finest prisons ever constructed in the world. It was meant to be that way, just in case. I didn't know that it was going to be likely, but apparently somebody coming in and taking over your goddamn body is apparently a thing that happens. I didn't think that was a real thing, but I've seen it. I've felt it. I've watched people live a life that consisted, at least partially, of an ongoing fear that was going to happen. There's a lot of strange shit in the world. And a lot of it is on the floor of my bedroom. My bedroom, whatever. The house bedroom. The master bedroom. In addition to the black mold deposits that are on the wall. There's also... there's objects, right, left scattered about. It doesn't look normal. It's not normal. It's a hell from which someone will wake up. Oh, listen.
Yeah. What up, son? What up, son? What up, son? What up, wanker? Azarate. Yeah. What up, son? What up, son? What up, son? What up, wanker?
Okay, that's my ringtone. Do you like that? I like that a lot. Where was I? Yeah, the phone rang just at the end of that other thing. Amazingly, they were able to call right at the end of the file. I appreciate that because that was the best time for them to sneak in a call and to find out information, right? Who that was, I'm not going to say I know him, right? I know him, right? He's assigned to various matters. It's his duty to pick up on certain things. He doesn't appreciate it when I mentioned this, right? He's supposed to be back in the shadows. He's supposed to be unseen. He's supposed to be the man you never saw. Bullshit. I've been seeing him for years. He's not thrilled about this fact. Okay. I'm sure part of his performance evaluations, both personally as well as professionally, are based at least partially on not being detected. Bitch nigga, I never not detected you. I'm just polite, right? So I won't go any further with that, except to say I like that. I like it when that guy calls. I do. It generally means that I'm onto something important, and I'd better step lively, because I'm pretty sure at this point this guy would beat the fuck out of me just as soon as shake my hand. When did I first meet him? I won't say. Long enough that the friendship between two men can be. There's some question about whether it's a handshake or a face punch on first meeting. Hang on. I gotta drink something. Is Jeremy open that? Yeah. Yeah, it's alcoholic. It's 10 in the morning. Yeah, I'm drinking. It's taste of freedom. And I'm vaping. Hear that? Yeah. I'm vaping and drinking at 10 in the morning. I am a 50-year-old man in a house filled with garbage. I won't be going to McDonald's later. I won't be loving it. And the reason why I'm telling you this story today, taking a sweet-ass long time to do it too, is because at some point I realized that there was a chance that somebody might come into my body while I'm sleeping and fucking drive my fucking show around. Which I guess is there's a biker outside. He's kind of in stealth mode. Wow. Okay. I don't want to piss off the bikers, that's for sure. Anybody, yeah, they're going to be a lot more inclined to punch my face in than they are to be shaking my hand. I've caused a lot of people a lot of work. I really have. For seemingly no benefit whatsoever other than getting my jollies off. Which, while an important benefit, is not really enough to create some of the consequences I've inadvertently triggered. Did I say triggered? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Sorry. Where was I? Fuck, yeah, my mind just, whew, my mind is blankened. It's almost as though that guy on the motorcycle outside pointed a gun at the house and wiped my brain. I don't know if they have one of those, but if they do, I would be well susceptible to that kind of thing. I do a lot of rambling. I like to digress. I like to digress. And one of the reasons why I do is because typically I can come out of the digression. Like a pilot will like to do a nosedive and then pull out of it. Whee, fun. Okay, well, conversationally, it can often be harder to pull out of a nosedive. And the consequences for not doing so are usually not as catastrophic as crashing a plane into the grandstand would be. In my case, however, I've done both conversationally. With no survivors, either in the plane or on the ground. God, where are you? I was just talking about stuff, and my mind is, whew, bang. It's not blackened; it's blankened, and that's probably for the best. Nobody's really sure of just how much damage I could cause if I was left to my own devices. Other than that, there would be some, right? Apparently, it would be a big problem if I were to drive to a certain location and knock on the door and say, hello, can blank come out and play? Apparently that would be the end of all things for some people. Wouldn't that be a fucking crying of shame? Also, if I were to find my younger self, my parallel universe hyper twin, whatever, the version of me that's like a year younger, what if they were an athlete? Can I take their body? Can I fucking go into a prophetic dream and then kill the prophet and then do an incantation with my poop in a dream pentagram and then wake up in the body of my younger self? Can I do that? You're goddamn right I can. However, I'm not going to. For one thing, that's rude. I think honestly it's against several commandments. Well, not commandments. What are they? Let's just say there's restrictions Just because a person has spiritual powers doesn't mean they do willy-nilly. Some people have done that, and it's invariably bad for them. I don't think that fucking with the divine is anything anybody really wants to do on a serious level. And I was quite serious. I wasn't just kidding. I would love to have a younger body that I didn't have to, be accountable to the older body for. It doesn't really work that way in reality. This is just a model. But something does work a certain way. And there have certainly been those who have dreamed of leaving their body and taking over another one. For one thing, we have the example of Jodie Foster in the brilliant movie Freaky Friday. It's not the first time, right? The ideas come up. God, how many? Remember that? Oh, never mind. I don't want to talk about movies in Hollywood that suddenly come out all at the same time about the same subject. Dudley Moore, Judge Reinhold. Who was the other one? Fuck, they did like 3 in a row. Fuck. I'm getting the nice ones just thinking about it. The likelihood of that happening here to me seemed slim to none, in fact. But it also seemed like a slim and unlikely possibility to me that somebody else would have that happen to him. Nevertheless, I sat here in this very house, not in my throne, it hadn't been here yet, but I sat in a chair and I saw a woman coming out and she was being driven by another woman. She kind of freaked out a little bit. Not badly, not overly, but it was a time, right? She eventually left the house. I did not go with her. I figured it would be best if I didn't follow, even though I was intensely curious. Not murderously curious, but intensely curious. And my guess was that if I, tried to tag along and find out what the fuck, I would eventually be the subject of someone else's murderous curiosity. So I figured it would be best to just, pretend I didn't see what I saw. Because I fucking saw it, and I wasn't on whip loads of drugs. Most people seem to think I am. Hang on, let me bake some more. I gotta make it look good. I definitely take drugs. I'm not playing. I fucking love them. But most especially, I like taking them without undue physical consequence, like going to jail or getting killed or being condemned as a lunatic for the rest of my days, or the grand. Never mind. So knowing that this kind of shit can happen, I had in the back of my mind a plan to ensure that if somebody did come into my body and take it over, if they wake up here, they are fucked. They have no idea where anything is. They have no idea what to do. They have no idea how to get out. All the cars that are available to me are lame. There's no instruction book, any journals or notes or anything that I've left behind that would help anybody get out of this situation. Hard to come by, right? And lots of distractions, and the neighbors all hate the meat suit that's identified as living here. This has made living here after taking over my body an untenable proposition for any being that can do that, and I think that I should be commended for doing so. This is a bomb security system. I have achieved the impossible. There you go.
We fear what we're becoming, but look what we've become. Truth can be somewhat numbing when we see that we've been so dumb. To ensure you're surviving, I need you dead upon arrival, and I will love you forever, though you surely won't remember everything I did to make you love me. You are a friend of mine, and when you die, I'm gonna steal your bones. You are a space in time, and when you rise, I'm gonna feel your clothes. Oh, look how your love light shines as you outnumber me. They said we should never go here, that it should never be done. But smile your thousand faces, for all their fear, they are merely one. They will abandon wrong for right and hear the heartbeats of the dead tonight. And I love you forever, though you surely won't remember everything I did to make you love me. You are a friend of mine, and when you die, I'm gonna steal your bones. You are a space in time, and when you rise, I'm gonna feel your clones. Oh, look how your love light shines as you owe everything to me. And I declare where there's a way, there's a will. And have you ever seen the boys from Brazil? Evolution rolls the dice. We can be so much more precise. And I love you forever, though you surely won't remember everything I did to make you love me. You are a friend of mine, and when you die, I'm gonna steal your bones. I'm gonna steal your bones.
Nicky, you're about what's this year's sister? The hell out. There's no well, there was as I'm following her bus. Oh, and he's the bad side fight. I'll get her over this. That's still not marking in there. I wasn't selling that. So, you never not. Hey, very good. All right, hi. Okay, I'm gonna get to do this. I don't get to do this often. This guy's gonna do his thing. I'm gonna talk about it.
But I didn't really like get stuff. I don't remember about getting stuff for myself.
He's shy.
Like I did probably like it was all baseball stuff, right? But anyways,
inside baseball. So that's code. What he's saying is that hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Like notice.
Now I'm not gonna record this guy.
So anyway,
I like this guy.
Passed.
I never met him, but
a couple days.
Yeah. See, he's closing out. Yeah, I'll take care. I don't need to do that. Yeah, I don't need to do that. I'm not really intending to do a demonstration of what's what. I don't have to. I don't want to. Right? I have an interior. I don't want to say interior notification sense, but I got a hunch of when things start getting testy. I don't need to push it past the line, right? Every day, the YouTube is filled with this fucking shit. Every fucking day. I don't have time to fucking look at all this shit. I don't have time. You know who does have time? Server farms. Machine reading algorithms that fucking parse all this shit and generate it. And thus create a picture of surveillance that, let me tell you, it's uncanny what this shit can do. I'm not going to describe how it works. I don't know all about it. He lied. I think that overuse of this technology is hazardous. Perhaps not dangerous, but there are hazards. These headlines are very educational to me since I know how to read all this shit, and I've been studying the Zodiac for a while. Hey, is this a new Olivia Rodrigo song? Shit, yeah, let's watch that. Woohoo! I like her. Well, I don't know her.
I met a guy in the summer and I got to in the spring. He argued with me about everything. He had an ego and a temper and a wandering eyes. That he's 6'2" and I'm like, dude, nice try. He was so much fun, and he had such weird friends. And he would take us out to parties and the night would never end. Another song, another club, another bar, another dance. And if he did something wrong, he just fucking friends. So I miss him.
Okay. That's not that's not it. Okay. I had my settings set to double speed. I'm sorry. I didn't do that on purpose, but this I did. Ew. That. Oh, this video looks like that one Kylie Minogue video. I love Kylie Minogue. I love Bay more than Kylie Minogue. Just so we're clear. What? I like this song. I think Bay's cuter. She's not really my type, this one. She's alright. I mean, well, okay, she's way more than alright. But on my personal I'm not gonna critique this woman. That's funny. If you haven't seen this video, when she says that, she's standing in a crowd of parked cars and all the windshields, I think all the window glasses exploding. That's funny. That's nice. I like that. What a good song. What a great day for that to come out too. I don't know if I like it. It's clever. It's a little harsh. There's some subtext here, right? Now, I wasn't aware that chicks do this. I'm new to this world. Wow. So it's a control drama. Wow. See, I didn't know that. I guess that's my phone number. What the fuck? I'm close anyway. Alright, I like the song now. I've decided. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Get him back like backstab. Wow. Wow. That's harsh. It never occurred to me that would be the why somebody would want to get somebody to get. Well, I'm a gentle soul, honestly. It doesn't occur to me to want revenge that way. I just turn that over to God. God can judge. God can handle revenge. It's so much simpler to just sit back and watch, right? I don't feel like getting my hands dirty. I don't know what I would wish for if I could wish. Oh my God. So that was fun. I didn't anticipate that would happen at all, anything like that. I was just talking about the tarot. Okay, here we are on YouTube again. You type in tarot and you search for shit and you get satanic cult going down for murder. Wow. Like no shit. That stuff happens. Not necessarily all the time, but the cults of Satan are many in number and legion in their name. There's some turnover, let's just say. And then today, I don't know what's going on. I woke up and immediately started imbibing drugs. You don't even know what they are. It doesn't matter. Just relax, Puny. I'm fine. Sure. If I kept this up, I'd become hopelessly addicted and I'd probably die early. But I'm already 50, so whatever. Yeah, you've already got a whole bunch of people dying. Yeah, I don't think it's too late to start, right? Oh yeah, like I'm a national treasure that you got to fucking make sure lives for another fucking 60 years. Tell you what, I'll see what I can do, right? I'm not not really that far away from being despondently depressed anyway. There's a couple of convenient cliffs nearby. Don't push me, all right? You don't know. I was going to talk about my father. How would you know anything about that? Yeah, you wouldn't. Tell you what, I just won't talk to you about my father. I don't feel like that. How about someone did a kiss and tell to a third party revealing their feelings for you? It's on tape. Oh my God. You know, I would love to hear that. However, if somebody likes me that much, and I'm pretty sure at least somebody does, hey, I would prefer to hear that from them. I don't want to hear it on tape first. I mean, I'll hear the tape. Yeah, I'll fucking give you that. Woo-hoo, I want that tape. Oh, hell yeah. But I'd prefer to hear it from the person rather than the tape, you see. I don't want to give my heart over to a digital reproduction of the real thing. I'd rather talk to the real thing. Talk to the thing. I want to talk to a thing, that's for sure. All right, Taurus. Getting to know each other on a deeper level. Oh, Christ. There's a lot of this feelings crap. And what happens, in my experience, what I found is that as I scroll down the panel of all the stuff that YouTube has to offer, oh my God, when I wasn't doing anything in a day, I didn't have time to watch more than a quarter of it. And even that was just a small slice of what the fuck the algorithm serves up and offers. Suffice to say, there's a bunch of this shit. Now, who might you think is in charge of this? Is this Susan Wojcicki's pet project? Is it in pursuit of, is iPod now in pursuit of tarot? That would be cool. I don't think so. I think it's actually I know it's a collaborative effort between the divine and people, right? By the way, I just say the divine instead of God because it's easier. Sometimes it rhymes better, but it's all God, right? I don't serve the Black Sun Council or the fuck they are. Well, insofar as I don't serve anybody, but I mean, I'm not opposed to anybody. Taurus, someone's in love with you. A third party is going ballistic behind the scenes, but you've no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. Hi, ballistic guy. Just relax. Just relax. This is all faded shit. I don't even know what's going on. People are upset with me and getting all enraged and all stickified. I don't even know, right? It says right there. I mean, I don't feel that way because I read that. I felt that way when I woke up. Felt that way when I went to sleep too. Yeah. It's kind of mystifying. It's magical. It's an enchanting thing. How the fuck does YouTube have this shit on you type in tarot and you get actual shit? How does that work? Well, I'm not going to tell you. It's proprietary technology. It's complicated technology. I don't know as much about it as you might think, but I do know more than many, right? I'm not going to talk about their secrets. Oh, no. For one thing, I'd like to join the Magician's Guild. I start spouting their secrets. Forget it. Like never, right? Here's one here. They think your public success is bad news, but it's coming out of a place of jealousy. Yeah. All the other people who already took oaths not to talk about this stuff, they're all pissed at me because I didn't break an oath. I didn't take an oath not to talk about this. I just know it's a good idea not to, right? Had I taken an oath not to reveal secrets of the whatever, I don't know what the fuck they call themselves, the YouTube Tarot Guild, whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just deducing and surmising the existence of such a thing. I haven't made any oaths of allegiance. I admire the craft. Hey, it's a nice craft. Lots of plants have crafts. The enemy did magic over you to have you confused. They need money for a home, house, property ASAP. Oh, they need money. Well, I can respect that. I need money too, right? If only I could be making money, right? Damn. I bet I could be stimulating the economy. Okay, I can't make money off of this tarot shit. I have to take an oath of allegiance to the guild. I can't just roll out the door and start. Doesn't work that way. Or rather, if it did work that way, it wouldn't work that way very long. I'd very rapidly have my fingers broken, be hung upside down to bleed out, that kind of shit. Like, these people do not fuck around. Not just, I don't mean just tarot people on YouTube. They probably do fuck around. But I mean business people in the world. Guild shit is big shit. I don't know how many of you are aware of that, but it's not just, it's not just nothing. Oh, here's one. Oh, here's another one. I could play these. I'm not going to say I'm getting permission, but were I to want to play one of these and comment on it, here's a couple. I don't really want to now. You know, I feel like I've said enough. I don't need to take this too far.
Someone who wanted to humiliate you and make you sad is embarrassed. Oh, well, good. That one's 50 minutes long. Oh, well, that's a tribute. My birthday is 5/5, so I don't think it's a coincidence, given that I'm, talking about it, that this just happens to come up. Let me read that again. Someone who wanted to humiliate you and make you sad is embarrassed. That doesn't really work for me. I don't really gain by people being embarrassed, but I am hopeful that that's a sign of something better to come. Taurus, wow, this abrupt change you make is triggering others. Well, that's next week. Okay, so what I'm doing right now has been looked at by somebody already, and 4 hours ago they put up a video. Now, how is that possible? How can it be even remotely trusted? I hear you wondering. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you how. Why? Why would I need to go out of my way to fucking prove that shit to you? Fuck you. No. Do your own goddamn research. Blank. You're highly thought of. Climbing the ladder to success. September, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That one's not even me. Oh. Weird. Oh. Someone's ancestors are about to make a grand entrance on your enemies. Oh, good. Okay. In the future, which is now, my dead family is going to come screaming out of the sky and attack somebody. Probably a bunch of somebodies. Somebody start playing some Wagner. Oh, how awesome that would be. I mean, it's you might be able to hear it. Depends on if I feel like downloading some Wagner. That Ride of the Valkyries is kind of hackneyed, so I don't know if I'll use that one. But right now, I'm not hearing it, except in my mind. I am getting these cute little shiveries down my back, though. Oh, feels good. Not quite like I'm sprouting wings and taking flight to rain hellfire down upon my enemies. But damn, if I did and it felt this good, I would do it again the next day. No problem. Yeah. All my family secrets are being exposed. Oh, I like this one. I like the way she does this. So I think I'll probably listen to this one. She usually makes me laugh. She seems to be on the side of righteousness and shit.
Hi, collector. This is Tiffany and Tiffany. Hi, guys.
Hi, Tiffany. Hi. I'm going to... Oh, nice nails today. I'm going to... Right. Don't ask. I'm going to speed up her voice a little bit. She doesn't go full chipmunk, but I do kind of want to rip through this. I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes. I do want to hear what she has to say.
Come and see what we got going on in this energy. Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you.
You're going to need a restraining order on some of these motherfuckers.
Uh-oh.
You're going to need a restraining order on these gang stalkers, on your comic family members.
Restraining orders? Murderers?
You're going to need a restraining order on them. Clone comic bitches.
I'd rather declare peace.
You're going to need a restraining order on this comic blow up bitch who's going to jail for identity fraud.
Uh-oh.
She probably want to come and start trouble with you. You got you going to jail. He's being investigated now. Well, I've been.
So somebody has been stealing my identity and is going to go to jail. Okay. Can I have that one released to my own? Can you release her under my recognizance? Let me have her for a few weeks. Maybe I could rehabilitate her fast. You never know. If she's stealing my identity and getting away with it, she might possibly be somebody I can work with. Honestly, I didn't notice or know. I should be able to talk to her. Yeah, it seems like if somebody's defending me so goddamn well, if that's happening, I'd like to know. I'd like to see. Yeah, I don't think that doing this without any kind of checking in with the alleged victim is probably a good idea. Now, obviously, this may not apply to me. However, it does.
And she tried to take you out too. See how you hit me to take you out.
Woo!
Your past on loved ones revenge their death. Your past on loved ones want you to revenge their death. Your grandmother, your mother.
Passed on loved one avenging their death. So apparently, my mother's spirit, my mother's holy sainted. Well, she's the Grand Archbishop. She apparently wants to take revenge on somebody who's harming me. Mom. I'm going to turn that one over, right?
I'm gonna let Mother Mary judge that one. Perhaps she still has some compassion in her heart. I know I don't. I'm biased. My mom wants to get revenge from beyond the grave. How can I say no? Honestly, the more I think about it, the more I want to get out and push.
Your grandfather, your father, okay, to revenge their death because some of these murderers took out your loved ones, and they come to revenge their death collective.
I'll turn that over.
This comic bitch is trying to win at all costs. All of them are trying to win at all costs.
Well, she's won my heart. Anybody who wants to win this bad.
Some of these murderers here, that's gonna be trying to come into your energy, trying to still plot and scheme on your life collective. Especially this blow up bitch, this comic bitch, that's in your energy now. I'm gonna try to come in and start trouble with you. You're gonna need a restraining order against these people collective. I
decline. I decline the honor of having restraining orders. I don't think that's the right way to go here. I really don't. Especially if, well, okay, this woman here, 17.6K subscribers. Okay, so if that K was not a, well, if that's a K, then that's 17,000. But if that's a comma, it doesn't look like a comma. It looks like a dot. It could mean that in life, people living, there's 17,600, and it could be that after death, all the people who are coming back and looking at this woman, that adds up to 17 million. I don't know. I don't know. Do you imagine that there's internet access in heaven, whatever the fuck heaven is, the afterlife? Can spirits in the afterlife access the internet? Well, I would allow it.
Thank you, Spirit. Someone,
you're welcome.
Someone come to you try to act like they wasn't involved in this whole case against your life, this whole plot against your life. You're gonna be a training order against some of these people, especially this blow up bitch. And your pastor on ex-lovers passing away because he was involved and trying to take you out too. Him and his blow up bitch, and some of your comic family members had a plot, they had a hit on your
Somebody's passing on. Can I have their stuff?
Yes, they did.
I want their stuff.
So you're gonna be a training
I don't have enough, obviously.
The comic X and your comic friend. The comic X friend, which is this blow up bitch who stole your identity, and her crackhead mother is passing away as well too, because they put a hit out on you.
Oh.
Yeah, your comic X, abusive ex-lover, they put a hit out on you for identity fraud, and to take you after the money they stole from you. Her mother.
Wow, that's serious business.
Clone bitch. Who's one to jump identity fraud.
Okay, so not everybody has so many clones, huh?
Her crackhead mother dying. Her crackhead mother's passing away because they hire hitmen, and they work with their abusive ex-lover passing away.
I think she said that already, right?
Yeah, God bless their souls.
Yeah.
Your comic father and comic brother set you up.
Thanks.
They was working with this blow bitch and her mother, and your comic ex-lover to set you up. They hired a hitman, a few hitmen and hitwomen to come for you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're trying to win an all these people are murderers. Yeah, they are.
Well, I respect that, honestly.
The money they stole from your passed on loved ones, inheritance that they had left you.
Damn.
And they had unalive some of you are solving a cold case. They unalive some of your passed on loved ones, and they come into revenge. They come into collect.
Oh. They should do that.
Your grandfather,
All right.
your mother, your father, your grandmother,
I'm in favor then.
People unalive with some money. Your money, their money. They come into
I'm
collect.
I'm a believer. Go ahead.
I'm telling you. They didn't care what they were doing, as long as they were winning.
Wow.
Your passed on loved ones come to revenge.
Cool.
What else you got here? Thank you, Spirit. Your sister was involved too. Like I said,
Oh, goodness.
Your
Hi,
grandmother
sis.
watched over you. She comes to prevent her death.
My grandmother is watching over me. Okay, now which one is that? That is. Oh, that's my dad. That's my dad's mother. Wow. Well, that's very interesting. Huh. I hadn't thought of my dad's mother very much. My mother's mother, I remember her fairly well. But my father's mother, I believe I only met her once when I was like 3 or 4. She died in 87, I think, 86. And then what, right? 47 years ago. 47 years ago, my grandmother died. So, wow. Carry the one. Who knows where that woman is now? But I would imagine that humans do have a linear experience. I would assume they do. Now, some people say that when you die, you do this and this and this, and there's all these fucking rules and shit. Okay, that's true. That's undeniably true. However, in my case, given that I've become desynchronized from the wheel of time, which is a great trick, win a lot of bar bits this way. I don't have the same kind of experience as a lot of people. I don't have a family anymore. I never really did. I don't have siblings anymore. I don't know if I ever did. I did have a sister who died sometime. I don't know. Maybe not. Could have been not in this life. Could have been in a parallel life. Could have been. I don't know. I haven't gotten around doing one of them past life regressions things. I think they're a bunch of hooey. I don't think they're necessary. But something very unequivocally is unusual about my case. Both of my grandfathers were deceased before I was born, which means I could conceivably be one of them, in a sense. I don't know if I am. I don't feel like a grandfather. But in my case, there's different rules for what's going to happen in the afterlife. Now, in my afterlife, I already know I have to go and make commitments due that apply because I've made promises to what some people would call ghosts. I don't think ghosts is the right word, so I don't want to use that word. But I have made promises to people that I love in my past that I fully intend to keep, and in whatever the hell passes for an afterlife, mine's got people waiting for me, in some sense. Certainly, I'm waiting for them, right? And I don't know why they can't just show up, but I think it has something to do with the veil between life and death. Piercing that is apparently a very, very big deal.
We call them Grandma here. Thank you, Grandma, for being here. Thank you, Grandma, for being here. Yeah, they come to revenge their death because it's comic family members. I sacrificed your grandmother for her money, and they were trying to sacrifice you too for the money she left you. Your sister was involved too. Everybody was in your circle. Your sister, your abusive ex, the comic law picture, her mother. Some family members. Comic father, comic brother. Thank you, Spirit. The spiritual judgment has been called on these people collected. Spiritual judgment has been called on these people. Thank you, Spirit. But they demonic. You got hidden angels all around you. These people are demonic. They're the devil. They're working with the devil here. And you have hidden angels protecting you on the earth plane here. The Holy Spirit will warn you when something is going on. You stay in high vibration. And these people are scared.
I prefer to think of them as Valkyries. That's just a fun word to say. Valkyrie. Elysion. No?
They scared. Because they know what's the comfort. They scared of your soul too. They scared to see how you're vibing so high. Your vibration is very high. They scared you. They're intimidated by your life.
It's tubular vibration, dude.
They have work on you. No murder plot on your life. No gang stalking. No sitting in his hand. Okay, no stealing your money. None of this have put you down. And they scared. Something happened in May.
May. Hi, I'm Jack. I was born in May.
They scared you. They intimidated by your time. Thank you, Spirit. Be very clear and direct about what's been going on. Okay, collective.
Be clear and direct with these people. Listen. If you're listening, you're scared. I understand. Try not to be scared. Try not to give in to fear. I'm pretty scared too. How the world is how the world is. But whatever the fuck the world is, it's allowed this situation to exist at all. I'm not exactly nervous, more closer to terrified on the scale of fear that somebody might have gotten the wrong idea, right? And then I hope that those remaining who have the right idea, that is one of condemnation and disgust. I'm probably with them. I'm horrified by some of the things that I've done on purpose, let alone by accident, given my mistaken apprehensions about the nature of the situation. So I'm with the look. If anybody wants to torture me to death, I'm fully understanding. If I can be allowed to finish my amends to other people, that'd be great. So if there needs to be a hierarchy of vengeance strikes. The people who really want it, they got to wait to the end, and so I can continue to help other people that I've also pissed off. And that way, the balance of power shall be maintained, because if I'm taken out from some sort of vorpal strike, someone decapitates me on my way home from the grocery store with my monthly allotment of beer and yogurt, that would be fair. Being beheaded, sure. Why not? They already cut off the end of their end.
But if I'm then precluded from being able to help other people as I had planned to, had I not been decapitated, then that person doing the vorpal strike for vengeance purpose would be then subject to additional karmic penalties. That's how that wheel thing catches up to you. There's some sort of very strict series of rules here on Earth. I don't know where the fuck you are when you listen to this, but I'm on Earth. Hello, yeah, Earth. Yeah, it looks like Earth. I don't think I'm on another planet right now.
Be very clear and tell the people how it is, baby. Yeah, they was doing death spells on you as well too. Yeah, they was doing death rituals on you. That's why your mother, they did a death ritual on your grandmother, your grandfather. Okay, they come to revenge their death. They do death spells on you as well too, as family members. And the blow up at your mother, and your fucking piece of F all in the trying to take you out. But the money they stole from your grandmother. That was your money. You about to be rich. Yeah, these people.
About to be rich, great. I'd like to be able to live. I'd like to be able to survive to spend it with my friends. Such few as I have remaining left to me. And while the concept of a death spell might seem kind of ridiculous, consider the notion of a death sentence, which would be made up of death words, right, strung together in with death grammar.
People thought they was doing all they had to pay it all back. People thought they was stealing your money, they had to pay it back. They got to pay it back. They're going to court for your money. And then they're going to jail. Someone passing away. There's abusive ex passing away. It's not crackhead mother. There's blow up bitch mother. So they were doing death rituals, death spells. They put death spells out on you. Yeah, you don't talk to none of these devils. Yeah, stay the fuck away from these people. Let the practice come, because it's a kind of completion, yeah. It's a kind of completion. This cycle's over with. This cycle's over.
Bye.
What else, thank you, Spirit. Your ancestors are taking them down. Yeah, your ancestors are taking all these motherfuckers down. They coming to revenge their death. Yes, they are your ancestors. They coming to revenge their death like that. And they're going to come to revenge you too.
I just heard a friend of mine died.
Chocolate friends is involved too. Old common friends is involved as well too.
Bye.
Was it plot to take you out for money they were stealing from you? I don't understand how they were stealing. All these people stealing all this little bit of money. They put a little bit of money they stole from you. Okay? You picked up last night about $300,000 they stole from you. And all these people involved with stealing this money. How the fuck all these people know this money?
Did you hear that? She said $200,000 is a little bit of money. Fuck you. Give me a little bit more. Come on.
I'm trying to take you out. Just a little bit of money. It's not even in the millions.
Yeah.
They're kind of carrying them. The secrets are being exposed now. I'm telling it. I'm telling all the fucking secrets.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Spirit. I'm telling all the fucking secrets. Fuck these people.
Do it.
Okay? Fuck these people. Yeah, you're going to be stepping into bliss, baby. Yes. You're going to get all your money back. It's coming towards you. Okay?
That'd be nice.
You're suing family members. Okay? Get all your money back. And these people are going to jail. You'll be stepping into bliss. That's right, baby. Nothing but bliss for you. The hitman is in love with you. They were sitting in hitman towards you. I fell in love with you. This comic ex-mother that's passing away. This fucking blow up bitch and her mother.
The hitman is in love with me. That is sweet. Even not being true, or being true, either way, it's just the notion. It's the most romantic thing, really.
And your comic father, your comic brother hired the hitman, and the hitman fell in love with you. You keep picking this up in the energy. That's why the hitman came to hit. You keep picking it up in the energy.
That's so sweet.
The management was involved too. They're trying to have you evicted. They're trying to have you homeless on the streets. These comic family members, your ex-old friends, trying to have you homeless on the streets. Okay, have you going around back and forth trying to find a place to live. While they're behind the scenes stealing your home, stealing your property, and stealing your money. Yeah, I don't think so. They're going to be homeless before you are. And if y'all are homeless, you're getting your home back and all your money too. Every last bit of it. We rebuke these devils in the name of Jesus. Yes, Lord, we rebuke them in the name of Jesus. They hate your light, they hate the way you shine. They hate the way you shine.
Oh.
Yeah,
relax.
Yeah, they can't stand it. They can't stand it. They're intimidated by you. They're scared. That's why they try to take you out. Because they have done some work. Yeah, there's somebody in your home trying to set you up. Then the common father, your common baby father as well too. The common baby mother. All right, if you look at this person trying to set you up in your home.
Remain calm.
They all trying to set you up so you get evicted. They're the landlord. The fake ass landlord is helping people trying to get you evicted out of your home. Yeah,
this woman repeats herself a lot, right?
See if you know what's going on. Your common family members sending an agent to talk with you to see if you know what's going on. To tell them they wanted to know if you know what's going to happen to them. They know you're the psychic being here. You're the psychic investigator. Yeah, so tell them what it is. Yeah, they get caught up. They going to jail. They caught themselves up.
Oops.
They sending an agent towards you to have you weapons. They underestimated you, baby. Yeah, they didn't know who the fuck they was dealing with.
Don't underestimate the things that I will do.
They did not know who they was dealing with, collective. Thank you, Spirit. What else we got here? Thank you. They powerless. These people are powerless. They want to say power. They want to say strength. Fuck it with you.
Okay, I got to put something here.
Throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasure gold. You'll pay me back in kind and reap just what you sow. The scars of your
back online. Sort of. Online. It's not really. Oh, what's this?
We have a guest.
Oh, do we?
Oh, we don't.
No, we don't have a guest. This is pre-recorded. This
We don't
is,
have a guest. Oh, we have a guest.
Who?
Oh, we don't have a guest. All right.
Who did you get?
All right.
Oh, this
What's
guy.
up, Joe?
Right on.
How you doing?
Good. I'm glad.
Where have you been hiding? People want
I haven't
to
seen
know.
this.
Working and all that shit. Working. I'm glad you're live.
Is removing and unlearning the things that you did not need to even have or experience. You know, like this person feels like this is a true love because even if you walked away from this person or if they walked away from you, you could live separate lives, but you're going to come back together at some way. Like the love is not going to burn out. Like you are able. Oh, sorry. They feel like you're able, the two of you are able to come back together like nothing has been missed. There was no beat skipped. You get what I'm saying? But it's the space of awareness. It's like you turning your back on this person and you walking away. You being focused on the things that you really need to be focused on. This is mature, you know, like this is a very mature and grounded energy, and this person is seeing that, and they're like, you know what, this person doesn't deserve to have an immature offer brought to them, something that's not true, something that will fizzle out quickly, something that will only be, you know, someone's only interested for a short period of time. This person does not like the way that they have to take responsibility for the betrayal that they gave you. They're taking responsibility for, you know, the fact that you're making a decision and you are sticking to it. You've taken your cup of love back and you're walking away so that you can have what you deserve. This person feels like you make the right decision. So if they're considering how you view them and you are a very strong decision maker, now they're like, okay, there's something that I need to do. Because it doesn't matter if you've been apart, it doesn't matter if you're not talking, it doesn't matter. Like this person wants to grow up so that this can really last. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You could be dealing with a Virgo.
Hi, my love. What's the matter?
Virgo?
I'm alive, baby. You need my help?
What? Hello?
Okay, babe. Do you need me to come up?
What is this? Oh, the dog.
Okay.
Hi, dog.
Do you mind if I finish this? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This doesn't usually happen.
One more time.
Let's see. Tell me more.
I love you, baby.
I just got here.
That's my little angel. So
That's
this
adorable.
person is like, man, you know, like they're in this space of self-reflection. This is giving them chills.
Yeah?
What they're seeing is really giving this person chills because they're feeling like they're gonna have to really do some work and dig up some family kind of issues here.
Not sure what that means.
And I just got marriage.
Hi, this is Jack. I'm a star.
Wedding bells are ringing, and I got engagement.
I'm reading the
Your
chat.
love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and then
I'm not going to say what it says.
You deserve love.
You know, we do.
You are lovable.
Well, I'd like a shower first. It's pretty bad, I think.
This person wants to marry you.
Oh God.
Okay, so
Flattered,
this could
yeah.
be like literal marriage. They want to marry you, or you were literally married to this person and they behaved in an immature way.
That reminds me.
And it's like they destroyed you from the back.
I have to.
Not like
I have to
that.
do something.
They stuck a bunch of swords in your back. You get what I'm saying?
I've got this necklace.
This person feels like they want another opportunity with this, even if like. So if you were married to them, that's one thing. Or this person.
Everybody wants another one after they figure out it's real. At first, they're like, "What? This guy's crazy." I've heard that one before. Believe me.
Person has always wanted to marry you, but they presented an immature energy to you, and you are perceiving that energy as Josiah. Is that you?
All right.
So come here. You're gonna have to stay with me. Oh no.
Don't think I can't do this.
Honey, I'm alive. Can you just take her?
If this is one of those things that needed to be done,
Sorry, Charlotte
it can be done.
all amped up. So
Not really sure how this works.
excited, and she just like, oh my god. So it's like this person feels like they want to marry you, but they showed you in a way that did not resonate with you.
It's one way of putting it.
And it's like this person now feels like they have to really step their game up so that they can have some higher level of commitment with you, because this is not how they wanted this to be, where you feel defeated or you feel betrayed. This person is
I wanna feel laid.
agreeing with
Fuck.
you in regards to you taking this cup of love back and walking towards something better deserving and better suited for you. This person agrees, and they feel like you have your eye on the prize. You're not going to, miss your mark.
I've already-
So it's like the energy that you're sending out is the energy that we're calling back what you deserve. So like I said, this person is looking at you and what you give and the level of, energetic vibration that you stand in, and they are seeing your intention and how you are setting out your intention to draw those things back into you that you
Send no
desire.
flowers.
Just like I said, like if you are interested in someone who is XYZ, or if they're kind to people and places and all of this stuff, like you put that energy out. You gotta do
I've
that,
added a
and then
new
you draw like-minded
thingy.
people towards you. This person sees that you've done the healing work, and now they're ready to lay down this.
I need the
this
Tao piece.
fizzling out.
Somebody
kind of like immature
has the Tao piece.
energy
I
as
don't
far
have a
as
picture of
like,
that right
let
now.
me taste this opportunity. Let me touch this
but
opportunity. This person
other
thinks
than
bring you
that-
something a lot more lasting and a lot more tangible.
And there's a dead person
So if
involved.
this is
I'm not
even
actually sure who's
wanting
dead.
to marry you, if this is like a friendship, this person feels like you're supposed to be a life partner to them. There's no reason why the connection is not still, increasing in engagement.
Yeah, not real sure what's going on.
This person feels like, yes, you deserve every single thing that you give out, and that's what you deserve to be brought back to you.
I tend to agree.
Thank you, Holy Spirit.
I can understand their
This
nervous
is
system.
like making them really evaluate the energy that they brought to you.
What's this? Show me. What's the card?
And there's nothing wrong with the page energy. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with someone wanting to step out into a new opportunity and
didn't
learn
say
a
what
thing or
page.
two or whatever. But if this is someone that you've already had
infuriates me.
history with, they know very well that that's not the energy they're supposed
History.
to present.
I don't even know what that word
If
means.
This is someone who has had the privilege of being around you, or in this case, this is
Hi.
someone that's really taking a deeper look at who you are at your core and just really putting things together. This person is feeling like, okay, yeah. They're seeing the actions that really need to kind of be taken here.
Well, that
Twin
would be
flame
nice.
recognition is the next one that I go.
Oh, that's a good one.
This says you know the soul that mirrors your own.
Hi.
So it's like this person feels like they hurt you because you're their twin flame. Like this is a mutual hurt. This is what's making this person feel embarrassed for bringing you this.
Oh, I get it.
energy. It's
Oh,
like they know that
hi.
they
Yeah,
could
that's
have
okay.
Given more.
I forgive you.
Like they could have done more.
Yeah, couldn't we all? Don't beat yourself up. It's okay. She can't hear me, I don't think.
This person also
wait, this is
feels
live.
like what also defeated you was the fact that
Maybe she can't
you
hear
have
me.
this
She is
soul
psychic.
recognition with this person. And
Soul recognition.
their shared values, their shared energy. It's like this person could be your opposite and still, like mirror you and your energy. And this is something that you recognize.
I don't know.
This is something that you recognize, which is why it made this cut so deep.
Wow.
Thank you, Holy Spirit. They could have recognized this as well. New love. The new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Clarify this new love, Holy Spirit. Please clarify this new love for the collective. Please clarify.
I don't know.
Love language affirmations. Okay, so loving words hold great power.
I love Bay.
This person wants to
There's
bring
there's
in this
9 of them.
continual new love.
So that's a
It's
safe thing to
like
say.
If what hurt you the most was how they treated you, and you recognize the soul connection and the bond that you have with this
1 out of
person,
3.
it's like, okay, so here's an example. If something there could have been something that they said
It's
or
difficult
that
without
they
eye
did
contact.
that triggered you in a way where you were embarrassed or you were ashamed and it really didn't have anything to do with you.
Oh yeah.
Or now this person feels like that. I don't know how, like, just take it however
Well.
it is. But when you recognize someone and there's like a twin flame or a high
I know
level
the feeling.
soulmate connection that needs work, that needs healing, there could be times where one person is embarrassing the other one, or one person
Oh, yeah.
makes the other one feel uncomfortable.
Oh, all the time.
And it's really like, okay, what I'm doing has nothing to do with you. What you're doing has
Peak
nothing to do with
level
me.
cringe.
But it's somehow this connection makes it so personal that people become very controlling. Like, okay,
Oh yeah.
you move me on a soul level, and or not me, but like people feel like that. Like, I don't like the way that feels. Like, I don't know. I really hope
I'm not foreign. I'm not a real fan of the
this
cringe.
person wants to try this again because they feel
Oh.
like the level of recognition that you felt is what really destroyed you and how they handled this. Them
Yeah, I don't know.
recognizing this connection now was because they mishandled you.
I'd have
and
to
they
talk
wanna
to them.
present something better.
To
So
you.
it's like this
I'd have to talk to
person
you.
wants to start telling
Whoever.
you that
Who's listening to this? Oh, that's right. I put it on YouTube.
where you challenge every negative thought and perception that they've had for themselves or for other people. They want to tell you that your words bring so much power to them that you make them stand taller. It's like the confidence that you carry.
I hope that
they-
applies to
this
everybody.
person, they feel like you project light, you project happiness to them, you open doors for them.
I want to project my
What you
penis.
give them makes them
Not
feel
gonna lie.
chivalrous. It makes them feel, beautiful. It makes them feel, like this person wants to really try this again, and they want to use their words. Not
I never did.
You look at you see them as a new being, like a new person, a new suitor, a new prospect.
Huh.
There's travel in your future when your tongue freezes to the back of a speeding bus. Fill that void in your pathetic life by playing whack-a-mole 17 hours a day. Try to avoid any Virgos or Leos with the Ebola virus. You are the true lord of the dance, no matter what those idiots at work say. The look on your face will be priceless when you find that 40-pound watermelon in your colon. Trade toothbrushes with an albino dwarf, then give a hickey to Meryl Streep. You will never find true happiness. What you gonna do? Cry about it. The stars predict tomorrow you'll wake up to a bunch of stuff and then go back to sleep.
Well, they have to be, don't they?
You could be looking towards something that's more
Ace of Wands.
passionate to do with your job. So some of y'all
Ace
that
of
may be
Wands.
fixated on your job and you moving forward, because that's the one. That's
I would love a woman who's fixated on my job.
To keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward towards your passion. That's funny when I get a word wrong.
Ace of
But
Wands.
keep on moving forward towards your passions.
I do.
Yeah, loving words hold great power, and this person feels like you have presented loving words to them. This could be someone that really withheld the love and affection. They could have withheld any type of affirmation from you, and they want to do something different now. Like you could have said something about like we're meant to be together, we should be married. You know, like I want to do this for you, I want to help you. Like please let me be with you, let me be next to you.
That sounds familiar.
How can I help you? What can I do for you? How can I make life better for you?
I am pretty
You know,
helpful.
like you could have really approached this person in that energy, and they were like, no, like it's really giving you a nasty kind of energy, and that's because you move this person on a soul level. So it's like they take what you do, what you say, they take it personally.
That's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today.
They
Weird.
take
Who does that?
personally.
Well,
Jesus Christ!
What am I
You're
supposed
crazier than I
to
think
do?
you are! You're crazier than I think you are!
What am I supposed to do? You don't talk to me. You change your number. I'm not going to be ignored.
you know what I take personally is eye contact.
That's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today. Your birthday party will be ruined once again by your explosive flatulence. Your love life will run into trouble when your fiancé hurls a javelin through your chest. The position of Jupiter says that you should spend the rest of the week face down in the mud. Try not to shove a roll of duct tape up your nose while taking your driver's test. Now is not a good time to photocopy your butt and staple it to your boss's face. Oh no, eat a bucket of tuna flavored pudding, then wash it down with a gallon of strawberry quick.
And it's like whatever it was
Comes in handy.
that they were bothered by, or whatever it was that had them moving in this immature energy and not fully reciprocating this twin flame connection and this
Immature energy.
You know,
That
whatever
sounds
you
creepy.
guys have like this is making them feel like they need to be new. They need to try something new. They need to do something totally different than what they did before.
All Virgos are extremely friendly and intelligent, except for you. Expect a big surprise today when you wind up with your head impaled upon a stick.
They
I
feel
have no
like
idea
if
what
they
this
tell
is.
you something now, if they say something to you, instead of just standing in this, you know.
That's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today.
Weird, huh? Okay.
That's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today.
This person feels like if they had affirmed you a long time ago, you would not have walked away from them. I feel like crying right now.
Well, that's
you guys.
true.
I really do.
Oh. Well, go ahead. What everyone else has.
Now you may find it inconceivable, or at the very least a bit unlikely, that the relative position of the planets and the stars could have a special deep significance, or meaning that exclusively applies to only you. But let me give you my assurance that these forecasts and predictions are all based on solid scientific documented evidence. So you would have to be some kind of moron not to realize that every single one of them is absolutely true. Where was I?
This is the moment when they realize what they did wrong.
Oh.
That's the moment. Because it was like a lot of things were really
That was
kind of
good.
making sense to this person the whole time, but they stood in an immature energy. They wanted to keep a distance because you moved them on a soul level. This really could be your twin flame.
So what?
A big promotion is just around the corner for someone much more talented than you. Laughter is the very best medicine. Remember that when your appendix bursts next week. Get ready for an unexpected trip when you fall screaming from an open window.
Be one of the most difficult
Tell you what,
connections.
first or fifth date idea, I'll tell you all about this twin flame bullshit.
Work a little bit harder on improving your low self-esteem, you stupid freak. All your friends are laughing behind your back.
One of the most exciting, one of the most heartfelt connections you've ever had, and one of the most annoying, one of the most impossible, I wish I never met this person connection you've ever
that's me.
had.
Kill them. Take down all those naked pictures of Ernest Borgnine you've got hanging in your den. The stars say that you're an exciting and wonderful person, but
Is that it?
I think
This
that's it.
person is saying now that not only do you deserve love, but you
So you.
deserving love from them is what they feel like.
Oh.
So if this
Oh,
person
well,
withheld love
that,
from you, like
what a
trying to
kind
give
thing to
love,
think.
where
Thanks.
it's like this person didn't do this for you, like if they didn't come and grab you and say,
No, it didn't. Well, she was
I
busy.
see you, and I love you. I'm
Oh.
here for you.
Where's that?
They didn't
Do you have a bathtub?
They didn't want you to know they recognized who you were.
You know they're lying. If I were you, I'd lock my doors and windows and never leave my house again. That's your horoscope for today. Yeah. That's your horoscope for today.
Although you openly expressed what you recognized with this person, you had no shame, no nothing.
That's your horoscope for today. Yeah. That's your horoscope for today.
Well,
this person's shortcomings did not trigger you. Like your shortcomings.
I don't think Bay has any shortcomings.
This makes me want to cry.
Oh.
That's not very nice.
What? What's not nice? Did I miss something? Sorry, I'm kind of clueless.
That's your horoscope for today. Yeah. That's your horoscope for today.
So, like I said, I was going to turn this off because she's all busy crying. It's not generally considered customary to barge in on a thing. She's doing her. This is what's her name? I don't know what her name is.
That's your horoscope for today. Yeah. That's your horoscope for today.
Says 269 watching now. Started streaming 52 minutes ago. I just come in and just have my big old aura thing, and then I gather the energy in my little audio scoop, and here I am. Let's see. Did it record this time? The last time I was recording something, it mysteriously didn't work. So that went psh. So I had to get rid of it. Jesus Christ, 16 minutes. Okay. I owe her 16 minutes of reading, I guess. Yeah. Energetically. I don't mean the person that was being looked at. I don't know how it works. I really don't. I've never been one of these people who is an AI construct that's designed to look human. I'm not sure how it works, but it definitely, at the very minimum, it requires processing power from Susan Wojcicki. So there's a karmic debt there inherently. I don't know what to say to you now. There's 9 of you. I love 4.5 of you. No, it's either 4 or 5. There's there has to be a complementary negative aspect to the I can't explain. It's too I'm tongue tied. So.